You may recognize this view from travel brochures, or perhaps the Leonardo DiCaprio movie The Beach from the early 2000s. This is Mayabay, one of Thailand's most iconic beaches, located in one of the two main Phi Phi Islands off the country's southeastern coast. But for nearly 4 years, the globally popular getaway saw no visitors. In 2018, the beach was closed off because of the extensive environmental damage caused by crowds of tourists. Over 80% of the beach's coral was destroyed by pollution from litter, boats, and sunscreen. The bay's shark population also took a huge hit, disrupting the area's marine ecosystem. And with the arrival of the COVID-19 pandemic, Mayabay's hiatus became indefinite. But for the sharks, this was a golden time for recovery.
We have counted the highest amount of black-tipped reef shark, which is 161 shark at a given time, and that is in November 2021. Black-tipped reef shark is important for the ecosystem because it helps maintain the balance of the coral reef ecosystem. Black-tipped reef shark is a top predator, so they eat other sick and unwell animals and keep the population healthy as well as control the population of other animals.
The decision to close Mayabay was a significant one, considering how much international tourism contributes to the Thai economy. Pre-COVID, tourism revenue accounted for over 10% of the country's GDP. At the peak of its popularity, Mayabay alone brought in 5,000 beachgoers and 200 boats a day, which translated to almost $19 million a year. And now that international travel has resumed, the country has been under pressure to heal its economy from the heavy blow dealt by pandemic restrictions. This includes Mayabay, which reopened in January 2022, but this time with new rules. Visitors today are only allowed to venture knee-deep into the water, with numbers also capped per hour.
Yeah, I was thinking about that just because, they have to save it. If we would let people go, we will destroy it definitely. So I really appreciate the way that they close the beach for the swimming, probably just because to save the nature.
Boats now also dock on the other side of the island, and visitors must walk to the beach.
If you can create and come up with the new image of Maya Bay as a nature reserve, as a strict nature reserve for shark, I think that it's actually going to bring new tourism scheme as well, and we're going to benefit from that overall. So we don't talk about closing everywhere or reducing the tourism number, but I think we're talking about managing it wisely.
The Mayabay Shark Watch project continues to use underwater cameras and drones to monitor the shark population. Though they have already seen a drop in numbers since reopening, they are determined to find a way for tourists to coexist with the environment. As travelers return to Thailand, which is known as the Land of Smiles, the revised vision for Mayabay hopes to keep tourists, locals, and the sharks happy. Ricky and Joyce Tseng for TaiwanPlus.